Good evening and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Monday evening. Hope everyone's had a great day. Tippity top. Hello, welcome. If you're still here. How are you? Markets fell hard all day long. Crude oil up above 106. NQ barely hanging on to 23,000. We'll see if we could take advantage. And down we come. NQ falling. Not afraid of falling. But we hate it on the ground. I like that setup there on the NQ, that blue candle. Let's see if it gives what it gives us here. Maybe not. Blue candle went away. Right now the green candle went away. Yeah, now it's back. Guess who's back? Back again. I can find the NQ chart. Where is it? There it is. Good, I didn't take it anyway. As it pulls back. Ended up being too close to the 9. Crude kind of sideways, gold kind of sideways. Trying to see whether or not the indices can get any life here. Just trying to pop again. I like the 2 pops and 3 candles. So we'll see whether we're probably going to take this. This is a small candle too. I mean, very small. Bigger now. See if we can get through that 9. If not, I'm going to take a stop. Oh, you're not seeing that trade. This is on my funded futures only. I apologize. I'm in at 23,048. I forgot about that. And it comes back down toward my entry. Five-minute showing a nice little move, reversal type thing. So, hey, David, how you doing? Red on this trade now. I don't like it now. It's flirting with red and green. Hey, Ron. Good to see you. Nope. Red, now purple. This closes purple. I'll go. It's gonna might even stop me out before then. That was interesting. It did close purple, but then it opened that next candle way up higher. I probably should just get out. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move my stop up to where I would have gotten out if I had got, all out of the purple candle. And now if it goes up, it goes up. If not, I don't lose anything additional anyway. Stops at 23,041. It's 5 ticks away. I'll make sure the next one's on an account so you can see. It hasn't stopped me out yet. But it's going to. I'll be shocked if it doesn't. Yep, there it goes. That's a stop out. What? Oh, hold on. There we go. Yeah, that's the right P&L. Should have just took the short off the purple. Could have got a few points, but that's okay. Gold would have been a much better play. How did everybody do trading today? Awesome. Good to hear that, Ron.
Order filled.
All right. Let's. As soon as this trade's over, I'll switch to TPT. Keeps teasing me with a win, takes it away from me. Don't take it away.
Order filled.
There we go. So hit my target there. All right. Go over to TPT so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Yeah, I've been hoarding crude in my basement so the price goes up. That's why you always hear those trains. They're bringing tanker cars full of oil. I did have my attic full of gold bars, but I sold those off. And that caused the crash from 5,600 down to where we're at now. Can NQ hold on to 23,000? Hold on for one more day. Break free from the pain. Hey, John. How are you doing? Gold's kind of grinding up. A little bit of a pullback there. Crude oil's grinding up. Back up to 106.50. Japan and Seoul open in about 13 minutes. Hey, Greg. Oh, yeah, definitely. They got to be scalps if you're going for a long. Yeah, the Phillies are I don't know. I have a feeling it's gonna be a bad year. I was saying that in spring training that it's gonna be a bad year. And I don't I have a feeling it's gonna be a bad year. Taiwan Walker's pitching tonight. Now he won't be in the rotation once Wheeler comes back. So hopefully Wheeler gets back. That explains why oil's going up. There's a little pop on NQ. Uh, I occasionally trade soybeans, but they're not open yet. They don't open for another 10 minutes. Well, all agriculture dumped hard today too. I hope he pitches well for them this year. I really do. I still want egg futures. I mean, perhaps there is one, Hassan, on the Colombian Stock Exchange. I don't even know if there is a Colombian Stock Exchange. I was just moving the pan. I had eggs earlier. I only eat a steak on Sunday right now. Yeah, I mean, that's what I would expect. I just hope he's good enough not to embarrass himself. A lot of pitchers end up hanging on too long. I remember how bad Steve Carlton was the last couple of years. Gold pulling back here, and Q pulling back again, which probably means no, crude's kind of red too. Everything's pulling back in anticipation of the open of so. Wow. The Phillies actually got through an inning without giving up a run. Actually, I believe CC is already taken, Hassan. That's Coco. Yeah, CC is Coco Futures. I think shorting Tesla today would have been a good decision. Look at NVIDIA today. NVIDIA. Just completely, horribly down. Yeah, Greg, I was just scraping the last little bit of egg out of the pan. This was a double bell setup that I missed. This would have got me 10. Not too many, no. Apex and Bowenox are silent right now. Tradeify is announcing a new deal tomorrow, along with a bunch of good changes. Earn the Trade just got Tradovate finally, and they're 50%, either 50 or 60, I forget. I think Apex and Bowenox. Well, Bowenox's price matches Apex, so they're waiting for Apex to do something. So I think Apex is probably waiting until, I don't know. It's stupid to do a sale on April 1st. Everyone thinks it's an April Fool's Day joke, but I'm thinking that they might be waiting for the first of the month to launch like an Easter sale or something. Remember, we do have Easter coming up, so other places might be launching Easter sales as well. Trade day still 30% off. Take profit trader still 40% off. Just I don't have a code anymore. When what was kind of fun. TPT dropped me and a whole bunch of other affiliates, John. Tiny blue candle here. Took the long. I'm not gonna hold through the open. Tight stop. Ooh, it was a bigger candle than I thought, and it's gonna come down and nail me. Wow, none of this is no follow through tonight on the blue candles. Damn it. Yeah, I didn't look at that right. That blue candle was out of place. That was bad entry. 100% bad entry. And I emailed them to ask them. Well, of course, now it's bouncing, so maybe it wasn't a bad entry. But I'm going to stay out till after the Asia Open. I emailed TPT, a whole bunch of others emailed them, and they never got back to us. Gold 5-minute chart looking good. Well, it would have looked good. The gold on the 5-minute, you see, this is actually on regular gold. This was a purple candle here. This would have led to a nice swing. No, I've never emailed Obama. All right, well, less than a minute to open for Seoul. Hey, you know what happens if the uh, South Korea market doesn't open? The market becomes soulless. Now it's popping up. Watch this like go to the moon here. Nice pop here. I just needed like a bigger twice size stop on that last trade. Wow, look at it go. So it looks like Tokyo is in a buying mood. I just imagine that all the male residents of Seoul, South Korea go around singing, "I'm a soul man." Oh, they probably do it in Korean. Yeah. Crude oil coming down, so they're selling crude a bit here. Thank you, rising. Gold and crude, I mean gold and NQ rising. Crude coming down pretty harshly. Oh, maybe not that harshly. 105.83. It's still pretty expensive. Oh, a very nice pop on gold. That's up 13 points. And now I gotta go tell someone off on the Phillies message board. Have a great one, Greg. Thanks for stopping in. I'm getting double bells, but it's just choppy on the way up. So I don't trust my bells. Nice job, John. Well, actually, they're question marks. They're supposed to be bells, but for some reason the bells aren't showing up. Wish I had the confidence in that you did, John. I felt like it wanted to pop there based on what I was seeing, but I just didn't have the confidence. So my double bells did work there. As you see it coming back down. I just try now. Technically, a purple candle is a signal, but I, I feel like it wants to curve back up. There are times I do feel like that, yes. There's a turnaround. Yeah, GC is just wiki, very wiki. I'm happier. I'm happier trading it on a 5 minute chart, honestly. And I'm probably, after everything I've been saying over the last 2 to 3 weeks of switching all these different time frames, I'm probably going to go to a 5 and a 15 setup for the most part, with possibly following the bells on the 1 minute, the double bells on the 1 minute for the reversals. But I just looking at it, it's just makes more sense. I mean, if we look at NQ from today, since it's not doing anything that I want anyway, and let's go to a 5 minute. This was NQ from today on the 5. Now this candle here was a signal on ES. So that would have been a short there on ES that would have led to like 40 points. This reversal candle works. This is the double bells. This beautiful trade here worked. This one here worked. We had blue candles crawling up that worked. Purple candles crawling down that worked. Here's a double bell setup that would have worked for 20 points. Then the short I mean, all I would have to do today to make thousands of dollars is just hit the short button. But this was a signal. This was a signal. This was a signal. This was a signal. This was a signal for a quick reversal, and and then the ending trade here, and that's all in the 5 minute. On the 5 minute, as long as I took my setups the right way, I should have been up several several hundred points and like a very good win rate. So I should just be happy with that instead of wanting to always be in trades and then finishing the day with 52 trades and 22 cents. So I'm going to find someone that's going to watch charts for me and give me signals when so I can watch multiple assets at once. By the way, I didn't trust that little purple candle in the one. It's a little tiny purple candle. And look what it just did. And NQ is desperately trying to hang on to 23,000. The gold today, here on the 5. First of all, this was a perfect reversal right here. I wasn't paying. I was eating egg or making eggs at the time. That's that double bell setup. Perfect. This was a great reversal trade back here. Purple candle worked there. Purple there. This double bell worked here and here. Double bell works. Double bell here didn't really work. So I would have been a loss if I had taken it. Wasn't the cleanest setup. But I sometimes get fixated on it and take it anyway. But it works here. And you can see the purple candles easily work coming down. And then this one was right as the stream started and I missed it. Well, it was actually 10 minutes before. That would have been beautiful. So the 5 minute just on this strategy, I feel just gives me great setups. But I hate waiting for setups, especially on when I'm streaming. And Q's about to break 23,000. Give me a minute. I need to leave the computer for about, should take me less than 5 minutes. I had a package pickup request for like 5 packages of baseball cards, and I just got an email that says they couldn't find it. I left it out there for them. I need to make sure it didn't get stolen. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Either the Postal Service is an idiot. I'm going to have to watch tracking, or someone stole my packages, which I really doubt because of where they were. No one should have even noticed them because they're only small envelopes. Nice job, Crypt. We did break 23,000, but it's popping back up to it. I'm not happy right now because if those got stolen, that's $400 in baseball cards that I'm out. I'm gonna have to refund people. I put 5 envelopes of baseball cards out for the mailman to pick up, and they claimed they were not able to pick it up because they weren't out there. Well, I mean, if they weren't out there to be picked up, I never had a problem with anyone stealing my mail off the my outgoing mail. No, I have a camera that needs to be hooked up, but no one to hook it up for me. I'm gonna hope that they show up, but well, I got an email that says because I put in a package pickup request. And I got an email that says the email confirms the package pickup was attempted but unsuccessful because the packages were not found. Now, I'll watch the tracking for a day just to make sure because it also says total package is 10 when I put it in for a total of 5, so I don't know. Now, I've also had them pick up packages where no tracking showed up for 2 days. Still falling here, falling fast. It's not like I can get out and take them to the post office. Like, I'd love to do that. Possible trying to bounce here. Up to the 9. Can it break the 9? Probably not. Let's see. I'm in at 82. I probably should have taken it at the 9. Or maybe not. Let's take it there. And that'd be a 4-point trade. I'll take it. Like I said, hopefully it was a mistake. Hopefully, sometimes I think they send out 2 mailman, one for packages, one to deliver mail, one to pick up packages. And because there were 5 small envelopes, the regular mailman might have picked it up. If that was the case, I should have held this trade. Darn it. That ended up being that would have been a nice 10 to 20 point winner. So we'll see if they show up in the system at all. If not, Wednesday I'll issue refunds. Yeah, but you can't really tell someone that paid over $100 for a card that it might show up eventually. Wow, let this go. I should have helped this trade. I'm not even sure it needs an electrician. It's just like a ring camera. Well, it's a ring light camera. I'm not sure where Teo is. I really hope they show up because one had a Johnny Bench autograph. The Wild Days. I know nothing about Pokemon, so I would be opening up stuff and I could be hitting the best card ever and have no idea. Yeah, it was numbered to 50 too. 30 of 50. Gold. Auto. Sold it for $155. I wouldn't call it. I mean, it can be. I'm not organized enough to really take advantage of it. At this point, I mean, I don't break even from it to the point that right now I'm probably in a couple of weeks there won't be any new content going up on the channel for a while. Purple candle leads us back down. I didn't trust it because of where it was at, but it worked. I've spent more than I've made, Hassan. Though the $3,500 on uh, on that one Otani card really helped. I remember I'm buying cases that cost 12 around $1,200. So my goal when I started this was to break even. You know, I could get the cards I want, sell the ones I don't, get my sets because I'm a set collector, get all the Phillies cards I can get, and then hopefully break even. Now I'm not flipping cards. I'm buying unopened product and ripping it. You watch me rip a case on live stream. I mean, a box on live stream. You knew how I was doing this. Struggling to get to reclaim 23,000 here in NQ. Yeah, like a case of jumbo hobby boxes, which is 6 boxes, is usually around $1,200 or so. Case of blasters, which is 40 boxes, it's around 1,000. Johnny Bench came out of a box that cost about 110 bucks, so that was a profitable box. I finished red on the day ace. But the problem was if I had continued trading those accounts, they would have ended up green. I let the fact that I took losses scare me away. Like the next 7 setups that didn't work to put me red ended up working. There's a pop on NQ. Yes, my goal eventually is to have a $10,000 a month baseball card budget. Nice pop, 25 points. My goal is to have a $10,000 budget each month for baseball cards. That's a goal. Yes. Oh, yeah. Gold rising. Crude's not really falling. I'm surprised we're seeing this rise without crude falling. And right back up. They say the drugs are recession proof. Wow. Holy Hannah, what happened? Don't see any headlines, but that was a 76.1 minute candle. Crude did come down on that some. Nice work, Crypt. Ace is the place for the helpful hardware man. He's doing a joke off your name there, Ace. you know. Trading's the only one that if you're following the rules, you're not going to go to jail. The trend all day has been down, Ace. Now we're seeing a pop, but I don't know how much we could trust the pop. Ace, do you remember the price you were in at this morning on that last short? Well, it closed at 63.80. We're up 94 points on this 15-minute candle. Quite the rise up. It dropped about 80 points from where Ace was in, I believe, if I'm looking at the right time that he was in and all. I believe he got in shortly after the market opened. So he would have been in around, say, 64.50. So, yeah, like a 70 points from where he was at. 70 points on ES is $3,500. NQ's still rising. I don't know what got NQ all happy here. Or all the indices, really. Dow's up, everything's up. Copper's up big. Wow, I missed a beautiful, beautiful setup on copper. Look at this beautiful setup on copper. On the, what chart is that? 5. No, it's a 15. It's a 15. Well, there it is on the 5, and here it is on the 15. That's a beautiful little candle there, right with the red RSI. This candle's up over $500. Anyone who ever pays $500 for a candle is crazy. Look at it go. What the hell? We're up 230 points in 20 minutes. And crude's down over $1. And I'm not seeing any headlines. Scrolling back to make sure I didn't miss something. Nope, did not see anything. Oh, maybe this was the news and it's just hitting financial juice. Trump told aides he is willing to end the U.S. military campaign against Iran, even if the Strait of Hormuz remains largely closed. But this pump started 10 minutes ago, so either financial juice is slow. Crude just fell below 105. I have double bells screaming at me. You don't want to hear bells scream, but I ain't insane enough to short that. Well, there were gold dips and Q dips as well.
Order filled. Order filled.
Oh, damn it. How did that hurt? Short. Why isn't it showing? Yes, I took it. No, I didn't took it. I took it in the right account. Why is it not showing? What did I short? Oh, I shorted M and Q. Okay, well it's only one. I meant to short gold, but I shorted M and Q. Neither one seems to be working. Hey, Teo. No, Crypt. It's only scheduled news, and it's usually only the three big ones: FOMC, non-farm payroll, CPI, and some with PPI. Which one is it? Is it Flex, Rapid, or Pro? You know why this trade's working so well? Because I only took one contract. But that was a 34-point win there on MNQ. So $68. Some do. It's kind of a trade-off, Hassan. The ones that don't have consistency rules. Rapid. Hold on one second. Uh, you have a 50% consistency rule, Crypticon, so you can do it in 2 days. Theoretically. The gold trade also would have worked. And you're fine. Crypt. Wait, it did not. You've passed now? I mean, you've hit the profit target? It didn't send you a email right away? Were you at exactly 1,500 each day? And Q bounces back up. Yeah, what were your amounts each day, Crypt? Teo? Thank you, Nicholas. I appreciate that. You don't need to worry about it. We're a half an hour to go. No big need to change it, Teo. Trying a short here. I thought. What did I short? Ah! Fudge. Wait, what did I short? Why don't I see? Okay. I accidentally shorted regular NQ instead of actual NQ. I mean, instead of micro NQ. Ah, this is gonna ruin me. Not ruin, but It's going to hurt. Come on. Come back down for me. Come back down for me. Come back down for me. There we go. There we go. That's a winner. It's probably going to drop like a rock now. Yep, watch it. I was in at 204, got out at 202. Watch it drop like 30 points. There we go. That's what I'm going to name my private island when I buy it. Well, it did go 20. I was in at 204, went down to 184. How do you shape an island? Wait for global warming to do the job. What size account, Crypt? I guess I should have asked that before. That's true, Hassan. Yeah, you should be good, Crypt. Q pops back up as gold continues to rise. No, Casey hasn't been posting that much lately. Did you check for an email from them? Because I thought that was immediate setup, but I could be wrong. All right. Yeah, some of their. I thought they advertised something like Lucid is an immediate setup. I thought my funded futures had gone to immediate setup, at least on one of their plans. But it's so hard to keep up with what they offer that I could be wrong, or it could be a different kind of plan, or nice call on buying, sire. See, we got overextended on the RSI on that candle right there. That blue candle afterwards could have been a good signal. Well, it was a good signal. Oh, well, I mean, well, yeah, it's only sim. Uh, Remember, I mean, it helps your confidence in that. And we come right back down on NQ, back down to 23,200. Gold also showing a possible pullback here, the double with a double bell setup. For our last double bell worked very well over here. Boom. I wanted to take that one, and I accidentally took NQ instead. That worked out. Got distracted, missed this trade. Have a great day, John. I mean, great night, John. We'll see you tomorrow. So I ended up getting distracted and ended up missing this nice trade here on gold. Again, though, my double bells worked. and Q back down to that 180 level and falling fast. We got ace trading. I have never seen ace take a trade in the evening before. Oh, there you go. Now you only need 6 ticks for tomorrow. Mad that I missed this gold trade. This is beautiful. By the way, if we want to also see beautiful, do I have an ES chart anywhere? We'll go to ES here. On the 5. Look at that beautiful double bells right there. It's come down from where my entry was. It came down 15 points. You're very welcome, Crypt. Do I not have the bells? Hmm. So here in crude also double bell setup, and you can see that nice pop. Nice bounce there on ES. And ES and NQ are basically doing the same thing right now. Crude oil coming down. Kind of slowed down. Velocity has changed. China opens and when we normally close or stream, I don't know. We probably should stay with China's open for like 5 minutes. And Q with a blue candle, ES with the blue candle, both of them with a blue candle. So we'll play with ES a little here. Do you like to play a game? Oh yeah, playing with no stop. Yay! Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, scare me for a minute. Struggling at whatever level this is at, 11. Taking it off there. Ended up getting almost 4 points. That was a nice ES trade. Now the NQ trade would have got me 400, but you know. And I could have stayed in for more. I gotta stop letting it scare me out. I gotta just let the candles go. Or maybe not. Just pull it back to where I got out of that anyway. Another blue candle pop up. Gold with a blue candle there off the 5 that I should have taken. Look at that runner. Last 3 blue candles worked there. Boom, boom, boom. And it would have worked for a quick pullback at the double bells. It's actually giving us a bunch of setups tonight. Coffer's running. And Q and ES still rising. Gold with a huge pop off that blue candle. That was a 25-point candle. Meanwhile, crude is just dumping. Could be an ecological catastrophe as much as it's dumping. Down to 103. And Q screaming with double bells. But still rising. Yeah, gold touches 4,600 again. Still rising. Market suddenly became very, very happy. Shiny, happy market rising. So what will China do? Just stair stepping up. Crude's kind of paused here. It's actually giving a tiny little green candle in the 5-minute. Well, that 5-minute candle just closed. And Q's still rising, trying to get 23,300. Gold pulls back a little bit. Let's see what China does here in 5 minutes, and then we'll call it a night. Wow, and Q just blows through 300. Now we see a little bit of a pullback on NQ. Or NES. Forgot I actually had an ES chart up, but ES is still rising too. Obviously. No, it was not long. Very nice. I did get a signal down here to go back long, but I didn't take it. China open in less than 2. See a little bit of a pullback. Little tiny purple candle. Technically a signal, but I'm not taking it this close to China Open. Crude pulls back big right here before the open. And Q also pulling back. ES pulling back. Everything pulling back. Have a good night, sire. See you later. There's the China Open. Not really doing anything. Still rising. Have a good one, Hassan. We're about ready to be out of here. I just want to see if China did anything. And it doesn't really look like it. All right, folks. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll be back tomorrow morning in about 10 and a half hours for some more great trading action. Have yourselves a great evening. Bye.